Hello, it's Michelle again, and I want to quickly review how to make more time to write and to discuss with you clients who do this business of all the time and other ways to make sure that you can harness the time you need to finish your particular writing project, because just writing is not enough. You need to finish it. So, the important thing about making sure that you have the time to write is this. It's a few things actually. That you start with setting aside the time you want to do it. So I recommend starting with 15-minute increments, but then you want to take out your calendar. And after looking at all of the things that you have to do during the day, and that evaluation of what you have to do is a whole other video, but it's important. Go ahead and schedule in your 15 minutes. Make sure that you are really clear with what you want to accomplish during that time, and that can include 100 words, free writing, editing, reading a piece of research, etc. Wash and repeat. It's that simple a process. Now, I know that I would not have finished my dissertation without using a process like this. I would actually use the Pomodoro method that actually uses 25-minute increments at a time, but still, I wrote with small bursts of time because at that time my child was under the age of 10. So when I started teaching part-time and running my business, I use this process to write and edit my journal articles. So now I have one article coming out in December, and I'm actually working on my monograph. I just led a writing challenge, and one of my participants, we'll call her Mirtha, said that she didn't think it was actually possible to write during the beginning of the academic year. So with just 15 minutes a day, she was able to assess the structure of her article. She could decide to split that article into two and then edit another piece. That's with 15 minutes a day. Another one of my clients, we'll call her Agatha, is in her second year at a Research One institution. She is a single mother, and between classes and juggling childcare responsibilities, she takes 20 minutes here, 30 minutes there to work on her monograph. Currently, she has a full draft of it, and other people are in the process of reading it and giving her feedback. She's going to incorporate this feedback, grabbing 20 minutes here, 30 minutes there. You don't have to have hours on end to move your project forward. That's a myth. But aside from touching base with your project regularly and making sure that it's moving towards completion, when you do this frequently enough, when you have extended times to write, you can really use that time well. See, Your Write Crew is a writing program that includes monthly online writing retreats that are designed so that you can clarify your purpose and your audience for your writing projects, and also have the structured time to work that includes breaks. You get quarterly coaching sessions with me for accountability and getting out of your way, and a Slack group for community interactions between retreats so that you can get support when we're all not there. So why would you want a resource like Your Write Crew? Because you're trying to make time to write, right? So this guarantees that you have a day per month when you can go beyond your 15 minutes. And with that practice, you can take a deep dive into your project and make the magic happen. I told you about a client who went through this whole program, and she is defending her dissertation this month. What I didn't tell you is that she is not neurotypical. This is a big deal. Not only that, she is on demand on the job market, this horrible job market, because she was able to really think through and connect with her project. Another client of mine, we're going to call him Abel, defended his dissertation this May. You know what his committee told him? Stop writing, because he had more than enough. He is now focused on the process of getting materials together for his monograph and also the job market. Another client, we'll call her Jamie. She realized that after 10 years of working on her dissertation, the reason why she was unable to move her project forward was because she needed to do so in community. You see, Your Right Crew provided her just that, so she could keep her dissertation going. She now has a defense date. This is the power of setting aside the time to write. See, you start with baby steps of 15 minutes per day, and you can build that into having a much more robust day, or several days if you like, to move your work forward. So how much is this? It's worth $5,000 a year. I'm not charging you that. This program costs you only $55 per month. And if you'd rather, you can make one payment for $600 for the year. So what questions do you have about Your Right Crew? If you have none at all and you're dying to register, that's great, because registration begins on Monday, September 21st at 9 a.m. And if you're not sure you want to make that much of a commitment, I have something for you. You can sign up for It's Always Time to Write. It's a one-day with the people in Your Right Crew, and you will receive the coaching session that everyone else gets if you would like to see. And so if you want to join this community, you can use this. You can apply what you pay for Your Right, It's Always Time to Write, to your subscription to Your Right Crew if you would rather. So the one-time cost for It's Always Time to Write is $75. So send me an email if you have any questions about making the time to write, Your Right Crew, or It's Always Time to Write. And on Monday, you'll get the registration link on the email. I look forward to hearing from you. Take care and happy writing.